Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I just had to move my chair in. Oh, and I still have my tennis elbow going on. So this video is Roxy Journal of Stitchery and the prompt is winter, but I can't remember what prompt we're up to, but all I know it's the first prompt of three winters. 3 sets of winters every 2 weeks. So this is the first one. So my idea is to put this, this is from Create and Craft with Christine, and it is berries with some birds, and she did this stitchery on her YouTube channel. So I've decided that I'm going to not do all of it, but just take a snippet of the berries and the leaves. I can't remember what they're called. So I've got a few fabrics together. Let me see. I've got some carbon paper. And let's get to it. Should have ironed my fabric first. Now I just got to get my piece of paper. This is my sample paper. Do the top actually. So go that way. No. Can't remember what I was doing from before. Yeah, I think I was doing it this way. I might have the top in the blue. Be saved for another time. So I've got 2 pages going. Oh, might just have it a little bit over. I think there's some noise going on next door, so I might have to close the window. Okay, so there's my 2 pages. That's what I was doing. I can remember. I remember now. I was putting that on there. That's my other page. There and roughly there. Maybe I should, probably should make sure that is even on the other side. become my 2 pages. I should really put this in my book so I know the width of it. Let me get my book. I'm just going to shut the window. That's not my book. Sorry, I had to let the dog out. Now the aircon's making some noise. So I will have to open up the door. Everything's a bit slow today. Okay, that looks a bit winter, the birds on that there. So where are we going to put this here? I left myself a gap to do the sewing of that page, the edge of the page. So technically I could move this over slightly. Don't want it too much because I've got to fold that over and do a little bit of whip stitch there. Have I got that round the right way? Yes, I have. Good. Goody, goody. Reminds me of that goody, goody gumdrops I used to say as a kid. Right, that is good. Obviously, I think I'm going to work on this without having to stitch it down on here. So I'm just going to stitch these two, not stitch it, pin these two together. Roll it back up again. Get a pin in here. What I'm going to do is go over just slightly. I have no idea why I'm whispering today. Won't be able to hear me if I whisper. How is everybody? Hope you're all well and finding some stitching projects to do. Okay. So I've got my winter one here, and I think from memory I was going to have it here, and this was going to go in there, and I'm going to have, I don't have any more of this, but what I could do, I was going to stitch the berries on this side. Or I suppose it doesn't really matter, I could just put it anywhere, couldn't I? And then put the It looks like it's only with the bluebird and half the thing there. So maybe the bluebird needs to come on the white and have this here. I did have another piece of that, I just don't know where it is. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Maybe it's in one of my other bits of fabric I've planned for my Just Because quilt. Oh. I've just got to think about this. I'm not quite sure if I like it like that. I'm going to stop the camera and see if I can find the other piece. So I've come back with some items I found. A nice cup of tea. So I found the other extra bit that I was thinking I should probably have, and I'm thinking I might not even need this, but I think it's nice to have something underneath because this is a bit thicker, and so the weight of it will be the same. So that can go there. And this can go, and I quite like just that bit there. So let's just do that. Oh, that was my tummy. Everybody's tummy seems to be rumbling lately. I don't always like to pull those threads because it can fray too much, so I'll have to make sure that that gets a good iron. That can sit in there over the top. I might invisible stitch that down. Once the thing goes over the top, I don't think it's going to matter that there's a line there. I can always put something there. Or I could just cut the bird out. It might just fit. The whole thing might even just fit there like that. That means it can come over there. I'm hoping you're going to see the bird. Yeah, maybe I can use his body for half of the bird there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That doesn't matter that that's shorter. Okay, now let's hope I can do this correctly. I have some carbon paper. I'm a bit worried to be using it, hoping it's going to work. I should practice on something first, shouldn't I? I don't have any paper. Oh, I have paper here. No, I have this paper here. I can use this. This is fine. Right. So providing I have that flat down, I should sharpen my pencil. As long as I don't move my work. do. Oh, silly Billy. I didn't turn it up the right way, did I? That's very, very thick. That's because I think my pencil was not very sharp. So I know this is not going to work, but I'll turn it up the right way. And see if I can just draw with a pointy bit. I'm not going to use the unpicker, but I wanted to see what happens if I use a sharp. There we go. Decisions whether to use, because it's not erasable. Maybe if I didn't do it so hard. Try this here. So I'm just gently pressing on it. That's a bit better. I have, let me see, I thought I did. Is this a pen? Let's see what this air eraser pen will do. Yeah, I could do that. Then I would know where I'm going, couldn't I? All right. Now what I will have to do is get my glue. I'll use this one here. And I'll have to glue this down. Now this is not the same glue as the as this one. This one's strong. This one's just like a basting glue. And I've just realised I think I need to photocopy this again. Oh no, I don't, because I'm having the carbon down on the paper, aren't I? On here, and then I'm just going over the top. So I've got to figure out where I'm having the carbon paper to my bird. Now he was going somewhere. His body was going there, I think. Let's have a look. Slightly over. Okay. I don't want to put pins in it. And I don't want to put, I might just have to hopefully hold it there. Where's this birdie going? It's just snuck on the edge. All right. Here goes. I shouldn't talk without a mouth. Here goes. leafing. Okay, not too bad. Need to press a little bit harder though now, that I can see that. Oh, let's have a look. Yep, I can refer to my diagram, so let's press that a little bit harder. Don't forget it's on fabric and not on paper, so it's going to not be so blue. Let's have a look. I can come up here and redo this. As long as I don't move the paper, I'll be right. Oops, I realise I haven't gone over the same line. That's okay. If that happens, I can just colour it in. It's a bit nerve-wracking doing this. You don't know what you're doing. I haven't practiced, I've just come on here to show you how it's done on the go. I want to show you what I do and you know, fix up anything that needs to be fixed up as I'm going. There goes my dogs. I might have to go and find out what that is. Nobody there, just barking. All right. I had a thought though, I might have to colour this in because it's green and all this is going to be blue and that underneath. Oh well, I've done it now. All right, let's finish this off. I wasn't going to put one there, was I? Let's do the bird. changed. This here, I'm not going to have that leaf, I'm just going to come straight down. I won't put this one in because I'm coming straight down past my fabric. But I've definitely put these in because I need berries, winter berries. I don't think I'm going to put this in, and maybe not this here, but I'll come out here like that and leave this empty for now. I do have to make sure when I'm stitching this that I stitch over the blue line. I might bring my bird in, or do two birds, one there and one there. And do I do that? I feel like I need to do that's better. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that one. Let's see what it looks like. It looks a bit bare. I might have to do this. That'll do. Right. Put my birdie here. Right, I'll just put another bird here. So I'm not talking much. I really don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, fast forward it or skip along. It's hard to talk when you're really concentrating. I was concentrating so hard I forgot you were there. Let's see what we're not missing. Tail's all right. Eyeball, wings, back pieces. Right. There we go. Now that's the carbon piece. That actually looks so pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. When you have a look at the light, you can see it looks so pretty. So that's my thing. I forgot to put down the leaf there and there. So let's see if we can put this back together. There. Basically it's just a line across. And I wasn't having that one there, was I? No. There we go. They're just air erasers, so it'll erase over. The birdie's got himself on the branch, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know what that is there. Maybe it's part of the print. Oh, I've done it now. So I'll put that there. So I think that will do for now. What have I got? I've got 12 minutes. I think I'm just going to leave it for there because that was quite tiring to do and a long video for you to watch. I do have some fabrics that I could place down. That might work. Put this one back over here, or if not, I could place a big piece of fabric there like that. So I'm not sure at the moment. All right, we'll come back with some more video. I'm back for the Roxy Journal of Stitchery winter with the field notes, and I'm just going to show you what I've done. I have printed down that lovely design from Create and Craft with Christine, and I've used that with carbon paper, the carbon paper that you would put in your typewriter. the stamp is on the side, and I put a little bit of fabric there just to fill that, because I put a stamp on here and it sort of didn't work, even though it doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to use this crew wool light and dark colour. Apparently the stem has light colour and the dark is for the leaves. Now I've got the option to use the shiny, but it doesn't really appeal to me. And that would be, I think that would be nice for the red berries, because I had this, but I like the variation of, oops, I like the variation of that one. Happened to pick up all this at my, where did I pick this up from? My local quilting guild. So let's see how we go with this. Oh, they're only short pieces. Maybe I need to double them over. See how this goes. Now I've just stuck it down with a bit of basting glue. Don't think I'm going to use that stitch. Now I've just realised I have feeling a bit weary this afternoon. Glued, I have chopped that. I need a pair of scissors over here. I haven't chopped it. I have put a knot in it, but then I didn't think about what stitch I was using, so I'll just chop it. I need a pin for that. I think I need to use the double-sided thread, double thread. It's obviously windy enough to make the chimes chime. It's hard to pull it tight and make sure it's flat. maybe the two. I'm struggling a bit here because I'm trying to get you in the camera. And I don't know which side I'm on the camera. I must be on this side, am I? I've realised that I'm on my phone today. I think it's a bit chunky. But then if I use I don't even know if I like that. Maybe I'll just change it a bit for a minute. I think it's the fabric. It's quite thick. I wanted to try and maybe I need to have bigger stitches. It's just not sitting right. I'll just pull it out. I think pulled the wrong end. Oh no, maybe not. Right, I'll just get my needle. That's the trouble when you do these stitches. You don't know whether you split the stitch when you go backwards or up or down. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah, I think this stitch has been split. If I don't get it, I'm just going to chop it. So I have enough there. See, it's been split by that's cotton there. Let's just get another fresh piece because that piece has been used a bit. Or do I use my cottons? I've got how many threads here? I've got 6. I probably should just use 3. Really not sure about this today. The problem with having it as only 3 is you can see the blue. It's quite dark. my vision is there to see it. It's just, it's not working. Maybe I should just use actual wool. I do have thick wool. I'm not even on camera because my iPad is on that side. I keep forgetting I'm on my iPad today. This afternoon I'm on my phone. I'm just going to come back down. So maybe the idea is just to do big stitches. Oh, now I've lost my needle. My thread. I need to actually just tiny little bit there. Just to move that over a bit more. I do have to remind myself that it is only my stitching. It's got the brown underneath. I'm just doing random stitches, not placing them in any particular order, long or short. It's hard to know if this is the right bit that I'm doing to the piece. Just going all over the place at the moment. So if I don't like it, I'll just take it out. I have thought of just using wool. Unless I get my Inktense paints and paint it underneath to make that green. Right, I'm just going to leave this. I might just try and use up the green so I can get rid of it. I don't mind it being a bit random like that. Have I got my thing caught up? Nope. Is it pulling on the back? Just a little bit. If I get a little bit more down here. Oh, straight up the hole, straight down the same hole I came out of. This is probably where I need to have my little bird so it doesn't pull on the fabric, so the fabric doesn't pull. So I'm just going to leave it there, and I'll get a piece of crew wool. Don't know whether you can mix the two. Decides it wants to go on the needle. Come on. I should get my needle thread on. That's what I should do. But it's in the other room. There we go. I probably didn't squash it enough. Right, let's just do a little baby knot. Let's try this. How's everybody going? Hope you're all nice and a bit cloudy here today. We've just had some rain over the last few days, which is a bit unusual for us. If you don't mind me being a bit quiet, sometimes it's hard to stitch and concentrate on the video. I've been watching Kate in the Nest, and who else I've been watching? Christine and Sally and Marion from Marion's World. If you haven't gone over there to see her channel, make your way over there. Just found a new couple of channels. Dawn, I've subscribed from her for a while. Not sure if that's working. I just wanted to have a look at the berries. Let's bring up so we can get winter berries. There. That's just at a nursery. They've got light leaves on them. We just got images. Oh, look at those white berries. That's what I was trying to do with this. Forage winter berries. Come on, internet. Look at them. So they've got a bit of brown on their leaves. I really was just trying to find the stem. Oh. How lovely is that snow? Oh, Sally sent me a picture. I'm sure she won't mind, but she's got snow where she is, and oh my gosh, I just wanted to jump through the camera, through the photo. So they've got a little bit of brown on their leaves as well. Maybe I'll just keep going. I'm not liking it. I just trying to do something different. So I don't know how long I've been on the video for. And I've got to remember that this bit here is a stem. Because it's dark on the blue. I can come back here and like I said, I'm not liking it. It's just different than what I'm trying to create in my head. But yeah, I think I quite like it. And then what I'll do is do the dark blue for the berries, and maybe I will cross these two over, have one of these, and possibly, let's just have a go. There we go, that's perfect. Get one of these out, and one of these. Take you off. Oh, the dog's next door barking. Sorry if you can hear that and you don't like it. The neighbours must have come home. I can't complain because ours do the same thing when ours come home to us. Oh. Note to self, try and get your needle threader back in a little baggie. Should make myself a bag. All right, what's that got on there? A little knot. That's all right. All right, do myself a little knot. Doesn't always work when I do that. All right, so let's try and find, let's do a little berry here. So I'm just going to do little satin stitches, I think. Or Christine did a certain stitch on her page. I think it was like a little satiny stitch. I am liking it. I know I keep saying that. I'm just trying to convince myself that it is something I want to do like this. Don't know. I don't even know if this will turn into a circle. Oh, I've got to go back under there. Oops. Don't know what's happened there. My thread hasn't. Maybe I'll just. It's got caught up in the threads. I'll just go back down. Doesn't look like a circle. Don't know how you make a circle, to be honest. Now that's got caught up. Get that out of the way. See there. Maybe. I'll try something else. Maybe I go round and round in a circle first. Oh look, the sun's come out and now my thread's come off. Just, I'll be a moment while I rethread my cotton. Unless I do French knots. I'm not sure how Rachel did hers either. I'm just trying to figure out the best way that it works, to be honest. See then how that's split there. Because each berry's got to have its own circle. You can't just be one big clump of stuff, can you? They've got to be individually in a circle. See, that's like oblong, whereas that's sort of like a circle. Maybe I should just try and do some big French knots. Let's try that. A cluster of big French knots. I'll do 5 wraps. I'm not doing them tight. Somehow I've got to figure out how to do this. I might go and watch Create and Craft with Christine and see how that she does hers. If this obviously doesn't work out, I'm sorry, it might be a bit of a boring video, but I'm here to learn and I want to do it without shying away from the camera. I don't mind the bauble, the French knots, but I'm still not sure. All right, I'm going to leave it here and I'll be back with something after I've just looked at other people's videos. I'll go to Rachel's and have a look at hers and possibly Sarah's and Christine's. All right.